Hello everyone, I'm Michael Paul and this is a mathematics tutorial. I'm in my kitchen here today because I'm going to talk about fractions. And to start off talking about fractions, I'm going to be using a pizza to help me show what fractions are. The first thing that we need to know about fractions is that there is a whole. Here is the whole pizza. It hasn't been cut up yet, it's the whole thing. So, the whole pizza, or the whole of something, equals 1. A fraction is a part of a whole. A fraction is made when the whole item is cut up into smaller parts. Sometimes the whole could be a group of objects, like a deck of cards, or the students in a class. Right, here we go. I'm going to cut it down here, all the way down. Move that one up over there. Right, now, the pizza has now been cut into halves. This is one half over here, and this is one half over here. This is how we write fractions. There is a line that divides the top number and the bottom number. The bottom number tells us how many pieces that whole is divided into. This number is called the denominator. The top number tells us how many parts of the whole are shaded, or how many pieces of the pizza I get to eat. This number is called the numerator. Now that we know how fractions are written, let's have a look at some other fractions. Right, next I'm going to cut these halves in half again. So here we go. Cut that one in half, and I'll cut that in half. So now the pizza has been cut into 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So each of those pieces is a quarter. That's 1 quarter, that's 1 quarter, that's 1 quarter, and that one is 1 quarter. Now, if we cut the quarters in half again, we're going to get eighths. So here we go. Cut that one in half. 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 So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is now 8 pieces. The pizza's been cut up into 8 pieces. Each one of those is 1/8. Right, here's the next pizza I'm going to cut up. So I'm going to start by cutting down here. So we've got, that's in half. Now this time I'm going to go this way. Cut along there. And this way. Along there. Right. Let's have a look how many pieces we have now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 pieces. So that would be 1/6. That would be 1/6. That would be 1/6. That would be 1/6. That would be 1/6, and that would be 1/6. I'm wondering if I join 2 of these together, and join 2 of these together, and join 2 of these together. Now, have a look. I've now got 1, 2, 3. So that would be 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 of the pizza. So girls and boys, the next fraction I'm going to show you is a very important fraction. And to help me show it, I've got this block of chocolate. Now at the moment, the block of chocolate is whole, so it's 1. And what's special about this chocolate is on the other side you'll see that the chocolate is divided up into 10 pieces. So I'm going to divide up a fraction. Put that there. Put that there. So one of these pieces is 1/10. All the fractions that we've looked at so far are what we call proper fractions. Proper fractions are when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So halves, thirds, quarters, sixths, eighths and tenths, they're all examples of proper fractions. Now I'm going to add another block of chocolate. So this is another whole, and I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tenths down here. So now I've got 1 and 6 tenths. This is what we call a mixed fraction. And a mixed fraction is where you've got a whole number and some fractions. So this is 1 and 6 tenths. What would happen if I divided this one whole up? So if I break these up into tenths now, lay them out like this, I'm wondering what we've got. Let's do a quick count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now we've got 16 tenths. When the numerator is larger than the denominator, we call this an improper fraction. And so kids, that's a brief introduction to fractions, how to write fractions, how to know which is the numerator and the denominator, and how to know what part of a whole your fraction is. In upcoming videos, I'm going to show how you can add and subtract fractions, how you can multiply and divide fractions. As you can see, one of the tenths is missing. I'll let you guess where that's gone. Stay tuned for the bonus quiz question. So kids, what do you get when you cross a snake with a tasty dessert? A python. What's the best way to cook an alligator? In a crock pot. If you've liked my video, please press the like, and if you want to subscribe, feel free to press the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye.